Hello and welcome into our Doctors In segment. We're here with Dr. Jack Schaeffer, and we wanted to talk to him about Schaeffer Pediatric Vision and what that means and what it encompasses. So share with our listeners.
Well, first of all, if you have a child, they need an eye exam. Everybody needs an eye exam. No, are the eyes healthy? Are they seeing well? The screening you have at school is not an eye exam, and they miss so many things. But in the Schaeffer Pediatric exam, we do more than look for just health. We also look at visual abilities, visual efficiencies, and how well you're learning and reading, because that's such an important part of a child's life. You know, a lot of children, you see them holding books close, you see them having really a hard time staying on the line. It may not be that they're having a problem, or it may be they have an eye issue. It's not that they don't have great vision, it's the eyes don't team together, they don't focus together, and that's what an efficiency exam is all about, and that's a key part of the Schaeffer Pediatric experience. It's really more than an exam.
Well, you've touched a little bit on it, but I guess explain a little bit more of the difference between the visual efficiency exam and just your basic eye exam.
Well, in a basic eye exam, we're going to dilate the eyes. We're going to make sure your child's healthy. They don't have glaucoma, they don't have cataracts, they don't have other things that may be causing a physical problem in the eye. And we'll do a vision, like which is better, 1 or 2, and make sure that visual acuity, 20/20, is good and they can see well. Every doctor does that. What we have done is we brought in a pediatric specialist so that we look at a child and say, okay, we know you see well, but why are you not doing well in school? Why are you having a hard time reading? Why, as the parents have them say, have you done your homework? No, I haven't. They may not be lazy, they may be struggling with getting through that homework, because we know the stress on the system today between all the electronic media stuff that they're working through in computers and reading puts a major stress on the system. So if a child has an efficiency problem where they see well, but they can't really focus well, it's going to show up because the child's system's going to break down. It's no different than if you walk around with a heavy muscle, a heavy weight all day. Well, if you're real strong, you can hold it. But if you haven't lifted weights, your arm's going to hurt. You're going to lay the weight down and say, I'm tired of this.
Yeah, you really want to get to the core of the problem, right? I mean, goodness, what a weight off your shoulder to figure out what the problem may be for your child.
Yeah, and it really gives them a chance, because again, the school is demanding today. All children, we want them to go to college, we want them to excel, but you know, the amount of knowledge that's available today is just overwhelming. So they have to be able to read, they have to be able to focus, they have to be able to process that stuff, you know, over and over again. And we're just very excited about having a pediatric specialist. We have 21 doctors. Well, he's training all our doctors to look for these signs. Because you can go to any Schaeffer Eye Center and get a pediatric exam, and then when the doctor picks up any kind of issue, like any learning issue or struggling issue, we refer that to the pediatric optometrist and let him do a secondary efficiency exam to decide, does this child need some help?
And so who is the best candidate for the Schaeffer Pediatric Vision?
Well, all children, from the time they're born, and we do eye exams from infants from 6 months on to make sure that there is nothing physically going on where that child doesn't have a chance. But before your child starts kindergarten, they need a complete pediatric exam. And for those 10 or 20%, it could be even higher, we think 30 to 40% may have some type of reading disability or reading inefficiency. Those are the ones that we do a secondary workup and then decide, what do we do about it? Because we have therapy for that, depending on what level of problem they may have.
Okay, and as always, you can check out his website at SchaefferEyeCenter.com.